Welcome back, everybody. This is Josh here with Basement Level Magic again, and we have a pretty decent looking starting hand, so we'll go ahead and keep that. Can't ask too much out of it. We've got a couple of allies. We've got the ally we really do want, which is a Cluster Healer. I feel like that has been the card that you definitely want to prioritize when you're looking at building this black-white life gain. Core Cascadator is awesome as well, by the way. Yeah, I really feel like if you're trying to get the low drops, you want the 1 and 2 drops. 3 drops are easy to come by. They're definitely better, but getting the 1 and 2 drops are really important. Alright, so that's a big guy. We do have ways to deal with it, though. We could attack in, but what for? What for? Alright, look at our opponent. 3 colors on turn 3. Lucky jerk. So it's going to be like some kind of hybrid devoid deck, I'm sure. Just going to play out the Core Castigator. We could Rumble. Not sure that we benefit from that too much, though. I mean, we get 2 damage through. But we could also just, if our opponent doesn't play another colorless creature, we could just block. And we could actually block a couple different ways. Yeah, not really looking to do that one, though. We also have Sheer Drop in hand, so we could end up killing that. Alright, so I kind of want to do... I mean, Sheer Drop, it's very tempting to be able to do the Awakening. I think this creature could just get out of control, though. We have multiple... Otherwise, Calestria Nightwatch can actually block favorably. Yeah, I think I want to just get rid of his big creature for now. Ooh, what do you got? Oh, Altars Reap and Sacrifice it. Okay. That's fine. Either way, we got rid of probably one of his better cards. You know, it's 3 mana, and that 5 toughness was going to be hard for us to deal with. Don't have a trick. No. I need to read that card. Yuck. Alright, that was one of the stupidest things I probably could have done. That card was super important for us. Ugh, that's a total punt right there. Gross. What was... I'm just beside myself here. There was no benefit to doing that. Ick, 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 ick. This card is awful for our Core Cascader, by the way. So we're going to do Sheer Drop with the Awaken here, for sure. The only question is, I think we go ahead and attack in first. Oh man, I am kicking myself for giving this card up. That was just terrible. Okay. Our opponent's got some really pretty sweet moves going so far. Surprised he doesn't just trade there. I guess he is going to be able to kill it next turn. So we do at least end up with a 3-3 on the board. I guess he could just race if he wants to dump all his mana into the Sludge Crawler. Alright, what do you just... Oh, come on. Just the card we wanted. That's not very good for us. Alright, so he is targeting the Vile Aggregate, which is the X5, where X is the number of colorless creatures. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and attack in here. If he wants to trade with one of our creatures for his worm, I'm fine with that. Gross. This is just disgusting. Oh god, I'm so stupid. Yeah. So that was my 5th land, my 7th land that I just lost in combat. Alright, I am playing awful. I need to get my head in the game here. Alright, so I'm just gonna block the 2/2. No, I'm not. Yeah, I am. That way, if he wants to pump this, he has to use up his mana to do it. He didn't, though. Oh, I'm just beside myself. That's one of those spots where you just want to almost like rage quit. Just go to game 2. I mean, we're doing okay. We could just do so much better. Yep, and we're just on full tilt right now, honestly. I should have left up a plains to gain a little bit of life. Okay. Gonna get focused here. We're on turn 9 here. We're actually still living, and we've made some huge errors. Alright, we have some life gain coming. He's got to have some kind of trick. I'm not going to go for it. Alright, so we need to do something special here. Because our opponent can... I'm surprised he didn't just go ahead and play this first and attack in. I think he could have just... Okay, whatever. Alright, so Smothering Abomination is not a bad draw here. Because we can use it to kill... I mean, honestly, the Courier Griffin can kill anything that the Smothering Abomination can kill, though, too. Yeah, so let's go with the Courier Griffin. Gain some life. Now, we do have flying, so if we attack in, our opponent's going to be able to attack back with enough to kill us. Yeah, we'll go ahead and hold back. I don't like being in the single digits with this deck, especially when our opponent has the ability to give his creatures haste. Ooh, yuck. I think that's going to kill us. I guess we can block. Can we block enough? No, we're dead. Oh, actually, we can gain some life. He's got first strike, though. Alright, the only way we live here... We don't we don't live well, but we can live. Alright, so we're gonna need to gain life with that. Alright, so we need to block the 6, the 5, and the 5. So all of our creatures are gonna die. Yeah, we're dead. Just for the heck of it. Oh, never mind. Okay, we're dead. Alright, so that stunk. I do feel like if I didn't make that stupid mistake early on, we would have been okay. Not great. Smothering Abomination might be okay, but I'd rather play a Dutiful Return personally. I do still want to play Mire's Malice. I want to get those creatures out of his hands so he can't play them. We could look at Eldrazi Devastator. Actually, remember what we did last time? We just added in a Plains, I think. And I actually think that felt right doing that. So running 41 cards, but I don't want a full 18 to 40, so yeah, let's go with this. That Sludge Crawler actually looked pretty good on his side. I'm almost tempted to play it. Alright, yes, we want to play first, and sure, we will keep this hand. We have 18 lands now, we're definitely going to hit it. Looking to get 2 lands in a row here. Our opponent has mulligan down to 5, which is always a good sign for us, and he put the card on the bottom, so got a little bit of a good thing going for us after that crappy first game. Alright, here we go. We are on the ball here. Yeah, that's right. Alright, so we're doing okay here. We've got 2 removal spells if we hit a land. I mean, we could look at Mire's Malice, but I think that's probably better to wait for a little while. Just gonna go ahead and attack in. And then we'll keep playing out creatures. Yeah, I was gonna say, hopefully he spends his turn just playing a creature. Alright, so we could look to just do Ruinous Path because it's... Yeah, I think that's absolutely the best option here. We don't want him to be getting to do his spells for cheap, and we'll be able to get in for 5 damage this way. Once again, we did add in a land, so you would think that we would be able to... Alright, there we go. And I'm going to go ahead and attack in with our assassin. If he wants to block, I'm okay with that, because we'll just gain some life, which will then give Death Touch. And now we actually get to keep it on defense. I want to see when our opponent gets down to more like 2 to 3 cards to use the Myers Malice. That's quite surprising that he did that on that, but we're okay with that. I'd much rather he use it on the sharpshooter. So we could go ahead and put the sharpshooter on the top again. And we'll attack in again with the assassin. So we're just looking to get his creature off the board. I mean, we are at 21 to 9, so we've got a comfortable buffer right now. The Belligerent Whiptail is definitely something to worry about. Sheer Drop will take care of that later. And we know that our opponent has gas, because he didn't play land this turn. I guess we'll see if he will, but yeah, he didn't play land. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and do Myers Malice, and we'll go ahead and do the Awaken. Otherwise, we could look to use Tandem Tactics. I don't think that's quite what I want to do, though. Yeah, let's see what he does. I'm going to attack him with the McKinley Patrol. I didn't expect him to do that, but I'm going to use the Tandem Tactics. I want to save our guy. Right? No. Let's trade. And then we will do Myers Malice, which will give us a 3/3. So we'll get to see which bombs he has in his hand. I'm sure there's some pretty big ones. Oh, actually, Fathom Feeder and Altar's Reap. So decent cards. Complete Disregard just killed our land. Luckily, oh shoot, I was gonna say we need to do the Sheer Drop. Alright, so not a big push to attack, but yeah, we'll just hold back and gain some life. another land. I'm surprised he did not attack in there. I'm going to play the land out so that if we need to, we'll have a land to... I guess, I mean, it wouldn't matter if we do it next turn either. For right now, we'll just do a stalemate, basically, and we're gaining 1 life a turn, and our opponent wouldn't be. I was really wishing he would have attacked there. The good thing right there was that we had enough mana up that we could have fought through a counter. Not a hard counter, but the pay 4 mana one. Alright, so let's see. He's going to bring back Fathom Feeder. Devoid Death Touch and just... Ooh, that draw card is going to hurt. So he'll have that in hand next turn. Alright, as an additional cost... Shoot. Not what we were going for. Alright, this is definitely a good draw. Yes, and he doesn't have the counter. Okay, good. I mean, unfortunately, he does have a flyer, so he's going to be able to block our angel at least 1 turn. I think I go ahead and attack. Because he is not going to want to block with that Fathom Feeder. That Fathom Feeder is his way to win. We might as well just hold back the Tandem Tactics. There's no benefit in not or in playing it right now. We weren't going to finish him off. So he exiles our Core Cascade and draws a card. Luckily, it costs a lot of mana for him to do it. Alright, that is exactly what we needed. Just some straight up removal. Get rid of his flyer and fly in for 4 damage. Alright, so that worked. I feel like I want to keep something similar, otherwise I could look at maybe this Silent Skimmer. Wonder if that's better than anything we've got right now. Hagra didn't seem exciting, but that's an ally. Now, I think You know, if we're going for that synergy, this is definitely the build that we want. We have some long games going here. It was surprising that in the first round, where I felt like our game went really long, I ended up waiting another 15 minutes at least. But the format is still pretty new. Ugh. This is not the hand we want to keep. We'll go ahead and mulligan. I guess I'll keep it. Obviously, it can be worse. At least we got the scry out of it. Not going to get on the board early this time. Ooh, change that. There we go. I would love to see if I get a couple of these on the board at one time. That's what you really want to look to do with this black-white deck. Our opponent already has all three colors once again. Alright, so we'll just play our allies. And I'm going to attack in. I need not to. We don't want to block that thing. Just pass the turn. Just pass the turn. Don't do anything. Ugh. 1 damage to each opponent. Okay. Alright, so here I could either look to play the Narcana Assassin or just go ahead and kill his Fathom Feeder. I think we play out the Assassin. And right now, we'll be able to play the Nighthawk the next turn, and then we're really close to being able to do the Sheer Drop for its Awaken cost. We could attack in here. Yeah, I'm okay with possibly trading. Oh, and he doesn't want to trade. Okay. So we're definitely okay with that, I think. That almost doesn't seem worth it. But I guess if he's going to play a Devoid creature next, he'll be able to untap. There's those dang ingesters. He has already gotten rid of a swamp and a tandem tactics, so we're not too hurt by that. Alright, so now even if he does get rid of some of our creatures, we're okay because we've got our Dutiful Return. Yeah, and I think we want to just go ahead and attack in here. If he wants to trade, we can trade. We've got our Dutiful Return due for next turn if we don't hit our Sheer Drop, because I would assume he would attack in here. Ah, dang it. I wish that was in my graveyard and not in my Not in my exile, but... Alright, so... we'll just go ahead and attack in here. Yeah, that's definitely okay with us. And I think we just go ahead and do Dutiful Return. Get back 2 creatures. And then next turn we can play both of them. I'd love to see a healer come back next turn, but can't always get what you want. Some form of life gain would be really good too. Just giving our guy flying. Alright, so... right now we could either look at just killing his... I guess either of his creatures would be okay. And then attacking in. Otherwise, we could attack in and see what our opponent does and probably take out at least one of them. And then kill whichever one we don't kill. He's got to have a pump spell in his hand, which he does have mana up for it. Which at that point, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. We're just going to die anyway. Okay, let's do it. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought I could that was... dumb. Yeah, that didn't really make sense, did it? Let's just play out these so we don't look so stupid. Alright, so another devoid creature. I hope he attacks in with at least one of these guys. He doesn't. Alright, so let's play the healer. We can attack. We could actually attack with everything if we wanted. Trigger. Those are some good triggers there. I think we just go ahead and attack all in. If he wants to trade some of his creatures are definitely better than our assassin. Otherwise, I can't see him just taking this. Alright, so he takes that much. Oh, come on. Unfortunately, our opponent understands what card really makes this deck work. So I think we just go ahead and take out his big creature. And then we can attack in with our 4/5. Down to 2. We got him down to 2. All right, there we go. Once again, Dirtle Turtle. This white-black life gain deck. Our opponent obviously just had a couple lands, but you know, we had gas. We were doing good, and we even have Mortuary Mire coming up soon. All right, if you enjoy this stuff, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, please. We are trying to get to 100 subs. Be one of the first ones to get there. This is Josh here with Basement Level Magic, and I'll see you in round 3, the finals.